Hi, I'm Nathan Tannenbaum with these stories from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, starting with a simple Merry Christmas to you and yours. Dozens of people who lived in the Rain Walk apartments near Desert Inn and Maryland Parkway are trying to figure out where they're going to spend Christmas after Wednesday's wind-whipped fire.
I was looking at it and I was like, on TV, fire looks real, but I'm standing here looking at my building on fire, and it doesn't even seem real.
This don't happen to you. It happens to somebody else.
And basically lost everything.
ID, photos, everything.
The Review-Journal is following the Red Cross efforts to help those displaced by the fire. Check Friday's print and online RJ to see if they were able to offer more than blankets and sympathy. As Senator Harry Reid's name was called in the early Thursday morning final roll call vote on the massive health care reform legislation, he voted no.
Mr. Reid of Nevada. Mr. Reid of Nevada, aye.
Review-Journal political reporter Ben Spillman reports Friday that Reid insisted later he wasn't trying to make a joke or be funny in any way. You want to check Friday's print and online RJ for the majority leader's explanation. Review-Journal military writer Keith Rogers has a touching story from the Nevada National Guard troops serving in Afghanistan. Sergeant Adam Fenner, a medic, set out to improve relations with the people of one of the towns they serve in and around Najil. Rogers writes that even though Fenner realizes Afghans don't celebrate Christmas, he nonetheless started giving out stuff like lollipops to the youngsters there. Find out who's helping him in the effort in the Christmas Day print and online editions. While the giant MGM Mirage City Center project grabbed tons of headlines during the multiple opening day process, a couple of other resorts also opened new towers recently. Review-Journal business writer Arnold M. Knightley writes in the Friday editions about the new additions at Planet Hollywood and the Hard Rock Hotel. Hey, here's the name you haven't heard in the news lately. O.J. Simpson, still serving a multi-year sentence on his armed robbery kidnapping convictions relating to that Palace Station hotel room confrontation with sports memorabilia dealers. Review-Journal Capitol Bureau Chief Ed Vogel reports that the Nevada Supreme Court has weighed in on the objections raised during the trial by the RJ and the Associated Press when the judge in that case decided not to publicly release the juror questionnaires. Supreme Court justices made clear that while the outcome of the trial will not change, Judge Jackie Glass, they said, should not have done what she did. More in print and online Friday. In the run-up to Santa's big day, the Review-Journal was able to squeeze in a brief interview with the man in red during his hectic week.
The economy has definitely made a difference. I had one little girl, if you ever watched Art Linkletter, and the kids say the darndest thing, she'd come up to sit on my lap. I asked her what she would like for Christmas. She says, "Oh, I'm poor." One of those little things.
The entire interview is on the ReviewJournal.com multimedia pages, as is our conversation with some Las Vegas youngsters about how Santa does what he does.
The reindeer can't fly if there are more people on the naughty list than the nice list.
Oh, really? So if the world is bad, the reindeer are grounded?
Yes.
You can catch all of that video at lvrj.com/Santa. Christmas 2009 also happens to fall on a finally Friday. Oh, man. Well, that means the weekly guide to doing and dining in Southern Nevada is here once again, with the cover story actually jumping ahead to one of next week's big New Year's Eve headliners, the Black Eyed Peas, along with everything else like other concerts, restaurant and event guides in neon. Weather. Well, now that the rest of the country's dealing with the monster winter storm that our 60-mile-an-hour winds the other day turned into, we're looking at a mostly sunny daytime sky into the rest of the holiday weekend. A few more clouds headed our way from a Pacific storm system Saturday night and Sunday. As always, for breaking news 24/7, you're at the right spot, ReviewJournal.com.